we've all realized it makes a lot more sense, especially with biometrics and be able to measure your own sleep and your nutrition and your heart rate and all of that information. It's a good time to be in the exercise business.
It's been called the Super Bowl of consumer conferences. ICR kicked off in Orlando this week, and the NYSE is sitting down with industry leaders. Joining me now is Kevin Duffy. He is the CEO of iFit. Kevin, welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Awesome. So first tell us, before we get into iFit news, what is iFit?
iFit's a digital fitness platform. It was actually founded 50 years ago, which I think is pretty amazing. But it's a digital fitness platform. We help millions of people get healthier through different workouts across every modality. We've got workouts filmed on every continent, almost in every country. And we also have products that support that: treadmills, rowers, Pilates machines, ellipticals, largely under the brand Nordic Track.
All right, and if the company is 50 years old, obviously there has been some sort of digital transformation, digital evolution. Can you talk about that and what you're seeing now, especially with AI?
Yeah, I'd say the first 30 years of the company's history was largely hardware, and then it really transitioned to software and content. A software system called iFit that runs across all kinds of different products. And then the last 3 years has been really AI related. We launched our AI coach in early 2024, and this year we're launching a personal training product called Taylor. We all know like fitness is about personalization, right? My goal might be different than your goal. You may want to run a real fast 5K, right? I might just want to lose 5 pounds, whatever it might be. AI and how we're using it is enabling us to personalize your workout plan very, very specifically to you.
Do you think the industry is going to fully have to adapt AI in order, to keep up?
I do. I just think, we all wish we had a personal trainer, right? An individual one, but it's very expensive. There's a massive amount of people who would benefit from having a very individual approach to their fitness, and AI allows that to happen. So I think it's really important to adopt.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the Ultra One and its launch and how it's been going?
Yeah, when I arrived in this industry, I came from the audio business, which was all about how do you make a beautiful speaker to be allowed to be in your living room. I got to this industry and I was like, oh gosh, a lot of these machines are in the garage. Why can't they be both beautiful and functional? And so Ultra One was about that. How do we engineer a beautiful treadmill that also belongs in your home, but is also really functional? So we launched that recently. It's doing really well.
What has customer feedback been, especially about the aesthetics?
People love the aesthetics, right? I mean, it comes in a beautiful maple. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's just a beautiful product. So the feedback's been really, really good.
What are your thoughts on the state of the fitness industry right now and going into 2026? Where do you think we're going to be going?
Well, I think first of all, it's growing. People's focus on health and wellness in general is rising. I think people are taking health in their own hands. We all used to rely on doctors and the pharmaceutical industry to take care of us, and I think that we've all realized it makes a lot more sense, especially with biometrics and be able to measure your own sleep and your nutrition and your heart rate, and all of that information is causing people to attempt to be a lot healthier, and exercise is such an important part of that, that I think it's a good time to be in the exercise business.
And can you talk about the move toward strength training or the focus on strength training and iFit, how you're meeting that customer demand?
Yeah, I mean, I think what we're learning is that a balanced approach is good. Heart health matters and being strong matters, especially as you age, making sure you maintain your strength because it declines over time. At iFit, we're attempting to provide a holistic approach to fitness, whether or not you want to run or strength train or do Pilates or yoga or mindfulness, whatever it might be. The iFit platform provides all the content you need to on your health journey.
All right, and what is your hope for ICR this year?
It's just great. I was here last year. I was here the year before. It's great to meet with all consumer investors. Had a meeting already before this just to learn about what they're seeing in the health industry. Helps create a knowledge base that I think I can apply for the company.
Do you think there's a benefit to being in person and collaborating with colleagues?
I think there's a time for that, and there's a time you don't need it. Right? And I think a lot of the public debate, seems to make these things mutually exclusive, when I don't think that's true. I think a conference like this, being in person, is fantastic. I think when you're inventing, I think being together is fantastic. I don't think you have to be in person for everything either.
And so what's next for iFit?
We are, probably the two biggest things is, one, we're launching an at-home Pilates machine later this year. It's a connected Pilates machine with content, so you have a trainer teaching you how to do it at home. I think it's one of the fastest growing modalities, but there isn't really an at-home version, right? There's all these boutiques everywhere, but every other type of fitness, there's at-home as well as in boutique. So we're really excited about that. We had acquired a company called Reform RX to help make that happen. And then the other big one is we just launched Trainer Games. It's a reality TV show that's on Prime Video, and that just came out a couple days ago.
Well, Kevin Duffy, CEO of iFit, thank you so much for joining us at ICR.
Thank you for having me.